To report a 401k withdrawal on your tax return, you will need to follow a series of steps. First, determine if your withdrawal is subject to income tax and if it is subject to a penalty. Generally, if you are under 59.5 years old, your withdrawal will be subject to a 10% penalty, unless you qualify for an exception. Next, gather the necessary documents, including your 1099-R form, which your 401k plan administrator will send to you by January 31st of each year. This form will show the amount of your withdrawal and the amount of taxes that were withheld. When you file your tax return, you will report your 401k withdrawal on Form 1040. You will enter the amount of your withdrawal on line 16 of Form 1040. And you will also complete Form 5329 if you are subject to the 10% penalty. If you are subject to the penalty, you will need to calculate the amount of the penalty and report it on line 58 of Form 1040. However, if you qualify for an exception to the penalty, such as a first-time home purchase or separation from service, you will not be subject to the penalty. It is also important to note that you may be able to roll over your 401k withdrawal to an IRA, which can help you avoid paying taxes and penalties on the withdrawal. To do this, you will need to complete a direct rollover, which involves transferring the funds directly from your 401k plan to your IRA. Finally, it is a good idea to consult with a tax professional or financial advisor to ensure that you are reporting your 401k withdrawal correctly and taking advantage of any exceptions or exemptions that you may be eligible for. By following these steps and seeking professional advice, you can ensure that you are in compliance with tax laws and regulations and avoid any potential penalties or fines.